They don't care what you think about it, possibly because pretty soon they won't have to. That's not like some dark conspiracy theory. It's just obvious. It's just obvious. How else would you explain this? You're rolling, I mean, even during COVID, they at least tried to tell you that you were wearing the mask and taking the poison shot and jumping on one leg and whatever they were having you do that day because of the science. They tried to convince you that you kind of had to do it because it was good. They're not even trying that now. And so you have to ask why. And again, it may be, just guessing, because they don't have to.
So the idea here is that no one is making a public case for AI or data centers. Instead, it's just an oligarchic imposition. And this is a sign that they believe they can get away with not asking, because once they get the AI, they'll never have to ask again. We'll live in an authoritarian system. Does this make any sense? No, right? We live in a free society, which means you don't have to go ask anyone permission to come up with economic innovations. We didn't have a referendum on whether we would have the Industrial Revolution in the United States or not. Now, there are a lot of debates in public concern about how that unrolled, and you always have arguments about what role regulation has, etc. But Steve Jobs, for instance, didn't have to go to anyone and ask permission to come up with the iPhone. Same thing here. Now, there is, though, a big element of democratic deliberation at work in terms of the building and siting of these data centers, because you need people to approve. And if they don't approve, if they balk, it delays the project. A lot of these projects are delayed at the moment, and it takes a lot of time to get through the permitting process, which is a democratic check on what you can build and where. So the idea that this is just an authoritarian project in the service of more authoritarianism is completely absurd.